Okay, an Atari 8 sticker with every order. Here we go. Look at the box. RubyQ. Love the artwork. Amazing. Different from his noble cousin. This is not Q Bert. This is RubyQ, his cousin. All right, let's get into the box. Okay. Getting started. This is different because it's full of hazards with more enemies. Funky mode, mad mode, classic mode. The bad boys. Look at the bad boys. And the good boys. Ice cubes, electrified cubes, different levels. Okay. All right. Very nice. Look at the cartridge, very nicely done. I love the artwork, very nice end label. Okay, let's get to the game. Now that's an awesome intro to a game. Well, RubyQ for the Atari 2600 is finally here. Now at first glance, you'd think that this might be just a rehash of the first port of Q Bert for the 2600, but this game is far from it. The graphics and sounds are much improved. The sprites and their movements are much better also. RubyQ has a bouncing action from cube to cube, much like the arcade version, which is nice. There are many variations to this game, starting with the difficulty levels. Easy, normal, hard, hardest, and turbo, which isn't for the faint of heart. You also have the option to change the appearance of the cubes themselves. You can choose a scanline graphics, which has the best resolution, but it has some slight flickering. Personally, I'm not really a fan of this option. You can choose what's called the classic graphic, which is considered a low-res graphic, but I think it looks great. Then there's the black graphic, which one side of the cube is black. I personally like this setting. You also have the option to turn on the hot cubes, in which RubyQ can only stay on a cube for a short amount of time, before he'll automatically jump off to another cube or off the pyramid altogether. There's also a two-player co-op mode, along with Atari Vox and SafeKey high score saves. Most of you know this, but the object of the game is to score as many points as possible by changing all the pyramid's cubes to what's called the destination colors, which is shown at the top left of the screen. In doing so, you have to avoid or in some cases neutralize any enemies, and you'll have to use the discs on the side of the pyramid carefully. The discs are located on each side of the pyramid, and you can use them to escape or even kill the enemies like the snake. There are 9 different levels with different coloring sequences. and each level has 4 rounds. Each level ramps up in difficulty until you reach level 11, then you're maxed out. The different modes make this game really stand out from its cousin, if you will. In Funky and Mad modes, Flashy Plonky can lock a color of a cube, and only the snake landing on it can unlock it. Also, Icy can land on a cube and freeze it. If RubyQ lands on it, he moves slow for a short period of time. In Mad mode, if Stormy lands on a cube, he electrifies it, and in doing so, your control over RubyQ is reversed. But it also confuses Snake. You can use this to your advantage if you can lure the snake to the electrified cube. In Mad mode, you have teleporting cubes, in which RubyQ can teleport from one cube to another. This can really come in handy sometimes. In Funky and Mad modes, after 4 rounds of each level, there's what's called a bonus round, in which you are on a dark pyramid with colorful plonkies falling down. You have 20 seconds to catch as many as you can, or change all of the cubes to the destination color. But you have to be careful because you can still fall off the pyramid. It takes some time to get used to the controls using the standard Atari 2600 joystick. But once you get used to it, it's quite easy to play. You really need to get this into your collection and to explore all the options of the game. It's a lot of fun to play. I have to get my granddaughter playing this game so we can play that together. While you're here, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications for more gaming reviews and videos. So with that, have an awesome day, and we'll see you on the next one.